they prepare to defend home court. Welcome to the Pepsi Center in Denver. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. A quick trip here for the Rockets, just one game away before heading back to Houston. And, of course, they're looking forward to the return of Gary Harris.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects the team chemistry when he does ultimately come back. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've been playing excellent basketball without it.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Rockets. Carter Williams is out there with Gordon. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Nene. And it's Anderson in at the 4. And the Denver Nuggets, look at their improvement last year, Clark, especially on their home court.
Yeah, you know, they owned the NBA's 4th best home record last season. Kevin went 31-10, and, you know, some of it obviously is the altitude, but also when you've got younger players, they play better at home because they're not quite emotionally mature enough to be consistent on the road yet.
Here's Jokic, and he banks in the layup.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Malone. David?
Yeah, Kevin, he's mindful of the fact that this is a shot-blocking team they're playing. He doesn't want his team to be shy offensively. He said, if anything, we have to be patient and at the same time aggressive. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can score inside. We'll see if that works, Kevin.
David, thanks. Sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
And, you know, guys, that being the case, they can't play soft today. I mean, they've got to really be locked in on being the aggressors. Come out firing and try to get off to a good start.
It's good. 6 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Another miss by Houston. For Denver, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nene dishes to Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
Awesome watching Anderson get excellent position down low. Once he's established, he can rise up, and he does so with ease.
Passes it to Jokic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Carter Williams kicks to Nene. Pass to Anderson for 3. Good on the triple. Anderson's got 5.
Hey, you have to always be mindful of where Anderson is at all times because he's an excellent marksman.
Barton against Gordon. Barton, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Having now been a head coach for 5 full years, 2 years with the Kings, 3 with the Nuggets, Malone's had his fill of inexperienced rosters and has done a reasonably good job with them.
I tell you what, that's an excellent pass there. Carter Williams almost with like a sixth sense to see the play as it develops.
Now here's Thomas. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
And it's great to see how Malone's been able to develop these young players.
Yeah, it sure is, because I think the players have a lot of respect for him. They play hard for him, certainly, and they see he's willing to make adjustments. I think he does a nice job adapting his style to his personnel. And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Anthony, takes a 3, connects from 3-point range.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Clark, you went around, 6'8", 6'9" or so, very versatile, able to shoot, certainly. We saw that in college and pro. Which players nowadays, if you had to say, hey, that kind of reminds me of how I used to play?
Well, you know, you think about a guy like Tobias Harris, really solid, can do a little bit of everything. Kyle Kuzma, the outstanding first-year player, just finished his first year with the Lakers. I like Thaddeus Young, even though he's a lefty, good size, gets to the glass, puts it on the floor okay. But those would be Kyle Kuzma and probably Tobias Harris, the guys that remind me a little of myself back in the day.
Wonderful players. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Nene. Smith comes in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Green in for Gordon. Clock at 6, and Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .141 left in the first quarter of the game. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Tucker. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Carter Williams against Murray, and that one drops for him. Murray's got his first bucket of the night.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside. Denver in the lead. Knocked loose. And Green launches it from deep. Plumlee with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Smith outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Beasley. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, Murray is clearly a shoot-first guy who can really fill it up. This is a big-time bucket getter. Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, leading by just 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Denver.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Smith is out there with Chi. Then it's Green. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position. Here's Craig looking for his first basket still in this one. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Carter Williams. And you look at James Harden, Coach Mike D'Antoni, and the Rocket front office. It really does seem like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I think the alignment of the front office and coaching staff really in harmony. And a star in Harden, who's the best in the world at delivering in that system. Chris Paul part of the mix too. That's a pretty good fit, it looks like to me.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Back to Beasley. Lyles with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Craig. Off target with his 3. And for Houston, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Smith the pass to Carter Williams. And the 3 off target. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Craig, good.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Here's Chi, kicks it to Smith. Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. At this very early stage, we know players are still trying to gel with one another. But, Clark, just how much can a team really change between the start of the season and the end of the season?
Kevin, it can be a night and day change in some cases because of injuries or change in personnel. Those things can show up during the course of a long season to make teams look totally different. And I think the changes that transpire with teams are usually more pronounced with younger teams because you can actually sometimes see those guys get better and better from week to week.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Anthony against Porter. Gordon kicks to Anthony. Over Porter, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Gordon. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jokic with his screen on Green. Thomas passes to Jokic. That shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Martin's checked in for Denver. Back to Thomas. Jokic sets the screen for Thomas. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. They get the rebound, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got the game tied up here for Denver.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you.
Boy, the defense has gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down. Well, you know, you don't get to flourish like IT does without being very creative. Always finds angles to get a shot up, even when defended well. You do what you have to do at his size to finish a drive, and he's one of the best small guys in the league in finishing.
To the paint, here's Anthony. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
And Isaiah Thomas, so great, Clark, at that floating shot over the help defender.
Well, at his size, you've got to have that in your bag. I mean, he just knows how to get that shot off and feel where it needs to be lifted from. Does the same thing with his passing out of traffic, and I think it's just his IQ and understanding. He's really one of the most exciting players in the league.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chi, and it's Nene in for Ryan Anderson. Thomas against Green, outside Gordon. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got 5 now.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter, Kevin. I mean, he's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 12. Millsap a screen. Jokic with his screen on Green. Thomas kicks to Millsap. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to Nene.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Thomas has it in the corner. Jokic with his screen on Green. Three-pointer, Barton, good on the three-point shot. Barton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Green, the pass to Hartenstein. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Nuggets lead by 2. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson. Isaiah Thomas having an outstanding game. He had 12 points and 1 steal. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going.
That about wraps it up.
The Denver skyline looking absolutely gorgeous tonight as we return to the Mile High City. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
Thomas and Barton are their backcourt. Millsap and Jokic the pair inside. And it's Porter at the small forward. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
Well, Isaiah Thomas met with a lot of teams in free agency before deciding on the Nuggets. And it just wasn't a great market for IT after coming off such a rough season. Had to settle for a short-term deal to show he could still be an impact player.
A 3 from Anderson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Nuggets trail. Thomas kicks to Millsap. And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. That's his first foul. The pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets.
Well, it's pretty clear the length of Carter Williams is what helps him cover so much ground on offense and defense. I mean, I think he does an outstanding job contesting shooters as they get into their shot motion.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barton kicks to Jokic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jokic has got 7.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Jokic with the steal. Jokic slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Inside, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Denver Nuggets probably would have made the playoffs last year if their defense, Clark, had performed as well as their offense.
Well, simply put, dead last in opponent's field goal percentage. Very few teams with that stat ever make the playoffs. Some of it's perhaps scheme, but most of the time it's about attitude and effort and personnel. That's not going to get it done in the robust and tough West.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Some solid defense there by Nene. And here's Gordon from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Taken away by Nene. And it's the Rockets on the break. Smith with the ball. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Trey Lyles checked in for Denver. Malik Beasley comes in for Porter. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Shot from the inbound.
Like the scrappiness of Gordon on defense there. I mean, a solid defender who stays right with his man.
It's stolen by Lyles. Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. And it's Torrey Craig in for Will Barton. Murray kicks to Beasley. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Craig. A 3-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 3. Gordon outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Murray against Carter-Williams. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got his first points in this one. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, it was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature. I think he may be the best NBA bucket.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough. Didn't play long enough.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. The Rockets also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Nene. And it's Green in for Michael Carter-Williams.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Thomas dishes to Plumlee. That shot, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Smith the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Tucker. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Will Barton, he's checked in for Beasley. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Barton passes to Lyons. And the dunk by Lyons.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. For three, Murray. A putback.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Smith kicks to Gordon. Hartenstein passes to Gordon. There's the three. Tucker can't get it to go. Stolen by Tucker. He gets it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A big-time effort for Eric Gordon, providing a lot of energy for Houston. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We come back right after this. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
A long game, guys, so let's play every possession.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Nuggets trail. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Green. Ryan Anderson out there with Hartenstein. And there's Gordon. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. He dishes it to Gordon. Houston moving it around. From deep, Green sinks the three-pointer. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Houston. Murray against Green. Murray kicks to Thomas. Miles a screen on Gordon. Here's Thomas. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Plumlee dishes to Murray. And the layup falls.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Anderson outside. Hartenstein passes to Green. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Green.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
And the quick feet of Murray, really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Green kicks to Gordon. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Lyons. And Porter subbed in for Thomas. Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Artie Williams comes in for Eric Gordon. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. 6 feet out. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Barton. Barton's got 5 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 3. Carter Williams, the pass to Nene. Outside, Green. Back to Nene. He feeds it to Anderson. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
Anthony against Porter. And yes, it's good. And now a 5-point Denver lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Carter Williams kicks to Green. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. For Denver, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. They set the screen. Murray outside. He'll set up a screen. The putback. And another shot. Here's Jokic. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
It's Nene, high post. He's against Jokic. Shoots it up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Martin, Jokic. It's rebounded by Houston. Anderson inside. Millsap covering. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Green.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Anderson's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Porter, no luck. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Anderson passes to Nene, and it's all evened up.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Murray with it. Puts it up from 15. Goes back up. Good!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
And here's Anderson for 3. Knocks down the 3.
And Anderson, boy, Kevin, is a key player for this squad. I mean, he prepares himself for these moments, delivering in a big way.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Gerald Green.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Jokic kicks to Barton. There's Thomas with the 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Thomas loves having the chance to be the man. Amazing poise from the veteran.
Outside for Carter Williams. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Denver. A 2-point game. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 35 seconds left in the fourth. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Thomas against Carter Williams.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Whatever it is, got to be fast. I mean, can't waste any time at this point.
Gordon the pass to Carmelo for the 3. Martin with the rebound, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, I think that should do it. You know, got to give him credit. He came through when it mattered most.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Look, tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
So the Nuggets win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying